So my name is Taquita. I have a sister named Shaquita. You thought Taquita was funny? I got a sister named Shaquita. My brother's name is Tyrone. And then the baby of the family, right? The last one, Allison. Yo, my mama got clean and sober. That's what happened. She was like, one of these kids gonna make it. No, we're all successful. We all have college degrees. It's only because of the way my mom raised us. My mom is 25 years clean and sober. And whenever we would get out of line, you can clap for that. Yeah. No, whenever we would get out of line growing up, she would just threaten to relapse. Like, I gotta come in that room one more time and your homework not done. Somebody gonna bring me a belt. And a syringe. She was like, come on, y'all, let's do our homework. We can't have no crackhead mama 2 times 2 is 4. Come on, Allison, learn your arithmetic. Allison was the bougie one. She thought she was better than us because she had the good name. I had to remind her. I was like, look, you was 1 margarita away from being a marquita, so get your shit together. No, I celebrate the fact that my mom got clean. She went to a 12-step program. I just want y'all to understand how different it is growing up in a household with a recovery mom. Like, for example, all my motherly advice is based on the 12 steps. I remember my first heartbreak. It was a dude named Antoine. But for some reason, all the dudes I ever messed with names was Antoine, and they was just spelled differently. Like A-N-T-W-O-N, A-N-T-O-I-N-E, E-N-T-W-O-N with the slash over the O, because that makes Twine for some reason. There you go. But like all the other girls in the neighborhood, right, they was learning how to bust windows and slash tires when dudes broke their heart. But since my mom was in a recovery state, and she was like in a peaceful state of mind, like my advice was different. She hit me with one of the 12 steps. She's like, well, baby, step 1 say you need to admit that you powerless. What? It's like, oh, Taquita, just make amends. But he cheated. Like, what the fuck? It's crazy though. I feel like I got the short end of the stick. I was disappointed because I feel like since my mom used to do drugs, like she should probably know like some top secret ways on how to get back at a dude. Like maybe like, you know, like how to bury a body without actually digging or some stuff like that. Like just like tell me the secrets, you know? The other stuff in the household with the recovery mom, learning how to pray was different. I'm pretty sure the first prayer y'all learned was that cute, that now I lay me down to sleep. I pray the Lord my soul to keep. If I should die before I wake, I pray the Lord my soul to take. You might have had a teddy bear under your arm or something. Different in the household with the recovery moms, how I learned how to pray. She said, kids, come join hands in a circle. I was like, come on, Allison. Now bow your head. Let's have a moment of silence for those that's out there still suffering. God, grant me the serenity to, like, I knew what serenity was. Like, as a kid, y'all, I thought it was a Barbie. I was like, Mom, don't forget to pray for Ken. She gonna need a man to make amends with. And then sometimes the prayers were inappropriate. As kids, we didn't understand what she was talking about. It's like, Lord, I want to send a special prayer out there for Ronnie out there in the streets. I heard they had a bad batch of shit out there. I'm like, Mom, who is Ronnie? And what is a bad batch? Is somebody making cookies? And when I'm gonna get this damn serenity doll we've been praying for the last 2 years? Oh God, you ever gonna answer my prayers? I've been a good girl. My mom has this saying where she uses the fact that she's clean, like she uses that as a way to not like do motherly duties, or like it's her way of saying no. She like throw it in your face. She has this saying, she says, I'm not gonna let you mess up my recovery. But it'll be like for stupid stuff. Like I asked her, I'm from Chicago, so I went home. I'm like, can you pick me up from the airport? And initially, what time is you need me to pick you up? And I said like 5:30. Well, you know Steve Harvey on at that time. You can't find no other way to quit it. I'm not gonna let you fuck up my recovery now. It's like, let's see. Something else about me. Y'all, I'm a nurse. Y'all can clap for that, because Ebola came out. Are the nurses coming went to work, and I did not go, but the other ones went. I love being a nurse, but there are times that I really don't want to participate in being a nurse, like the Ebola thing was one. But other times, it's like when it comes to my family, like I don't want to be a part of caring for them. Do you know what I mean? I had an example, like my dad was in a really, really bad accident, traumatic. So I went back to Chicago, and as soon as I got there, he had already told all the nurses that his daughter was a nurse. So as soon as I got there, all the nurses left. They was like, they went on break. They was like, she got it. It's like, wait, I'm here as a daughter. I'm not taking care of nobody. But my dad, as soon as I got there, like he asked me to help him use the bathroom. But here's the deal. He was like, can you get the urinal, Taquita, and help me pee? Let me explain something. In this accident, my dad lost an arm. He's okay now, but so he really couldn't do it on his own. He needed help. And I was like, where the fuck is your nurses? You know, like, they had left. But then, like, I'm looking like I want to help him because, like, you know, he needed help. But then again, I don't because, like, I didn't want to have to touch or see my daddy dick, you know? Like, that's just how I was. It's like, and I'm thinking, like his wife is there, his ex-wife, his mom. And I'm looking like, I'm rationalized. I'm like, you know what I'm saying? Why do I have to take that for the team? Like, why do you have to mess up my daddy-daughter relationship? Like, so I'm looking, I asked my mom, I'm like, Mom, can you help daddy use the bathroom? You know, like, my mom was like, she picked this time to be petty out of all times. So, well, Taquita, that ain't my dick no more. So, I'm not gonna let you fuck up my recovery. Ooh. So I asked my stepmom, Cookie, she was there. And I'm like, Cookie, can you help Dad use the bathroom? Like, and she's like, well, I don't know what to do with that. Like, with the urine. I'm like, all you do is, I explain, you put the thing in the thing and he'll pee. And she's like, well, what's Cookie, you the nurse? And I said, look, Cookie, let me explain something to you. Like, that's your dick. You want somebody else messing with your stuff? Like, well, you the nurse. So I'm like, Granny. My grandma got her glasses on, but gonna lie. Well, I ain't got my glasses on, baby. Like, you pushing your glasses up. I don't know what to do with that. They don't make them like they used to, is what she said. Well, what? I really like, well, you the nurse. Everybody, well, you the nurse. And I'm like, fuck. So I took an oath. So I helped him. And I was reluctant to do it because, like, I had been single for a while. You know, it's like, I hadn't seen, like, I don't, you know, like, I just didn't want to have to deal with that. But I made it. Before I go, something else. I feel like when you're in the hospital, like, it's a stressful time for everybody. Hold on. It happens. I don't want y'all to be like, look at her. No, in the hospital, it's really a stressful time for everybody, but I feel like for men, it's stressful, but not because of your health, but because you don't know who might show up. Like, because my dad was in the hospital and this lady out of nowhere pops up. Nobody knows her. She's exclaiming that she's the cheesecake lady. And I'm like, you know, I'm looking like, cheesecake lady. We don't know you. My dad started wiping his forehead, like, you know, like nervous. And my mom and my stepmom, that's the first time they actually, like, were like, friends. They were just like, who is this bitch? Like, here's the deal. She didn't bring no cheesecake, right? So I'm just like, you didn't bring your alibi, so we know you the sad chick. You know, like, you didn't bring your alibi. So I'm like, if you are the sad chick, where the fuck was you at 10 minutes ago when I had to help him use the bathroom? I know she would have gladly, you know, like, because sad chicks do what nobody else wants to do. Okay, before I go, being a nurse, one more thing that I don't like. People ask me for stuff that they don't know what to do with or how to use. Thugs, one dude asked me, he said, hey, you think you could bring a brother the clear machine home? I was like, the clear machine? Like, yeah, Ma, you know, the revive, the clear. You mean the defibrillator? Like, yeah, in case I gotta revive one of the homies. All right. All right, y'all, Taquita Love, thank you.